India is in the midst of tumultuous changes. Many of these pertain to institutions and how they are managed. They also relate to how companies will forge ahead without being accused of practicing cronyism. And spearheading many of these changes is the governor of the Reserve Bank of India, Dr. Raghuram Rajan. I wanted to do a story on Babuism. I had begun with cronyism, moved on to onionism, and I thought my third piece would be on Babuism. But I've had to make a small change in my plan. This afternoon, I wish to speak to you about the proposal made by the Reserve Bank of India to have a Chief Operating Officer or a COO. This proposal has come out from the work of a committee, a well-informed committee that knows how the Reserve Bank of India works. This committee is also wise enough to know what India needs over the future. While making its proposal that the RBI needs a Chief Operating Officer, somehow the person who will occupy this position, the first person who will occupy this position's name has also been divulged. That's the name of Dr. Nachiket Moore, a reputed banker who was at one time the Deputy Managing Director of ICICI Bank, one of India's major banking institutions. The reason why this proposal has stirred some confusion and some disgruntlement is that Dr. Moore and the Governor of the Reserve Bank of India, Dr. Raghuram Rajan, were classmates at the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, between 1985 and 1987. It's unusual for an institution to propose structural changes and also to somehow let the name of the person who will occupy that position. It's very rare, it's unusual. Institutions such as the Reserve Bank of India should first ensure that suggested changes are accepted in as impersonal a manner as possible. The positions would then be filled based on the merits of the persons applying to such positions.